So what day are we on?
Day
80? We could be on day... Yeah, we could be on day 80. So this is the Dauphin River.
So it's 80.
Today's day 80, and we have... Okay, and then it goes into the Susquehanna River, which is right over there. And we're coming out of the town of Duncannon Saturday morning. We zeroed here, so we've been zeroing a lot. We zeroed with Lindsay and her folks on Monday, and then we Neroed when we got back on trail because we only went 7 miles and slept really hard. And then we Neroed the day after that as well because we only went 10 miles. Oh, we went 12 miles, so that's a little questionable of a Nero, but it was pretty much a Nero for us because we could have gone 18 easily that day. And then we hiked 20 something miles, and I just wasn't feeling well. It was actually the hardest day of hiking I had to get here. It was 25 and a half miles, and 26, thank you. And then just because, man, it was a very difficult day. I just wasn't feeling good. I thought I was sick, and on the totality of the AT, that was supposed to be the easiest long day in the books. And for me, it was the hardest day that I've had on the AT because of my condition. We pushed literally 14 miles. So we went 11 miles in the morning and then pushed 14 and a half miles. And the whole time, I literally could hardly walk, and I just wanted to fall over and go to sleep. And we still did it in decent time, but it didn't feel good at all. I'll talk more about that when I get out of this town. But yeah, we're still in this I feel like this urban corridor thing is going to go on until we get to Connecticut. I don't know. It's just weird. It's been going on since we got out of the Shenandoahs. Anyway, we'll see you later. The Susquehanna in all of its glory. And we're going to come up this ridge here, and I think we're just going to run this ridge all the way into the sunshine. Today kind of sucks. The water's been really crappy because it's been so much lowland water, which it doesn't taste bad because we filter it, but you can tell there might be a taste to it if you didn't. And you don't know where lowland water goes or comes from. A lot of times it goes by roads, pasture land. Wow, this is the trail. I don't know. We've had one good bit of mountain water in the last couple days of hiking. And today there's going to be water 4 miles from town, or 4 miles from where we started, so 3 miles from when we get off this thing. And then there's going to be no water for 14 miles. Oh, what a drag. Unless we go far off trail to get it, which we'll probably end up doing, because I just don't like carrying 8 pounds of water on a 30-pound pack. So, yeah. That's what I'm doing today. Trying to stay hydrated. But we drank a Gatorade each this morning before we left because we could. It's annoying, isn't it? All these cars. It's funny. Yeah. Back in the woods. But you could still hear the highway. It's pretty loud because we're just starting our climb out. Anyway, so yeah, sickness. Yeah, I think Nibbles was feeling a little sick too. So I don't think we needed to zero yesterday. We ate breakfast, and then after breakfast I was feeling pretty peppy. I had to force, my sickness was I had this light sore throat. Definitely allergies. Those always make you feel a little funny. And then just terrible fatigue. I could have just laid down and slept all day when we did that 25 miler, but we pushed through somehow, made it the worst and toughest day that I've had on trail, and I won't forget that. That was super difficult. Just every step started getting really long, and what other symptoms did we have? That was really it. Just like a deep tiredness. So yeah, we got to that church basement, the Assembly of God, which is on its, like, as you're leaving, so you'll pass through downtown Duncannon, and then the trail goes 1 block into the neighborhood, and it continues to cross town. And then on the way out of town, there's a big sign that says hikers are welcome, and there's maps on the doors of the church. You just kind of follow those maps around until you find the hiker entrance, which is on the back side of the rectory. The rectory is where the clergy lives. I guess the priest or the pastor lives there. Anyway, it's really nice, cool space, very well kept and clean, and church members take care of it. It was just a really great place, and they ask for donations, so if you stay there, make sure you leave a little something in the pot. And I'm not talking about the coffee pot or the toilet. Yeah, leave something there for them. And yeah, we appreciate you guys for doing that. And they even put together a little dinner outside. They had a little barbecue, and I didn't partake because I had just eaten and I was trying to put my food bag together, but a lot of other hikers did as well, so that was really nice. Yeah, we took it easy yesterday, and then in the evening there ended up being like we ended up sleeping like 13 or 14 people there last night. The last hiker came in at around 10, and man, you don't know how many people were staying at the Doyle, which is a little hiker hotel. Man, there could have been another 8 to 10 hikers there. And then there's where we're heading right now, 4 miles out of town, there's a sorry, I just went over that hill. There's a shelter area. I knew of at least 2 other hikers that were staying there, if not, and I don't even know that many hikers, so there could have been, if I know 2 hikers, there could have been 8 hikers staying there, 8 to 10. I mean, we're definitely, all this slowdown that we've been doing, we're definitely sitting in a medium-sized bubble right now. And we were talking about that yesterday, because the first night we stayed at the church, there was only one other, it was me, Nibbles, Bunny, and Wildcard, who ended up flying out to Scotland for a wedding, so he's gone for a week, and then he's going to be getting back on here, obviously, when he gets back. He's a really nice guy. So what's up, Wildcard? Anyway, we were talking about it, and I was like, well, he said he had been there all day long, and not another hiker came through. He said a bunch of hikers left that morning. And then we were talking, and we had that same conversation. Well, we know we're here, and we know that there are all these other shelters that other people are staying at, and the hotel, man, there's no telling how many hikers we're in the midst of right now on trail. So we'll discover that. Hopefully, Monday, it's Saturday. Monday is supposed to be rainy all day. I'm just hoping that we can get some hiking in on Monday, and maybe we could keep our pace up a little bit. It's hard to say. And we're supposed to be coming into the rocky section of PA starting today, which it's a little rocky, but it's not that rocky yet. It's supposed to get rockier today. So there's no telling how much that's going to slow us down. If that's going to turn our days into like 15 or 14 mile days, just because of the tiredness of feet. Anyhow, we'll see what happens. Well, I'm up on that ridge. Nibbles is a little bit behind. Not far though, probably 200 yards back. And this is what it looks like. It's a nice rocky ridge. So I ran into a couple other guys at a camp spot up here. My buddy Unicef. I don't know who the other guy was. I didn't see him, but I kind of saw him. I don't know if you can see, but there's all these like spider webs. And I was definitely, there's spider webs all over the camera, all over me. When I was crossing that bridge this morning, there were massive spider webs across that walkway, which means one thing and one thing only, that we were the first people out of town today, which could be a good thing. Also, this little section of trail, I'm definitely the first person to come through. I mean, there's just spider webs at I can feel them on my ankles, my arms, my face. They're all over the camera. I mean, it's just hilarious. That's always the sign that you're first one out. And these spiders actually build the webs back pretty quick too, so it's more volume. Later in the day, you'll still get spider webs. Wow, look at this. You might even be able to see that train down there. I can see it. Wow. Nothing like a river valley. Kind of reminds me of one of those portraits from long ago. I can't remember that. Oh, the Hudson River portraits. Yeah, anyway. That's what we're doing right now, running that ridge that we were talking about. And that's what this is what the ridges look like in Virginia too. Just like these nice little spines that are kind of like, look like they've been folded upward. Just a classic Pennsylvania view.
Oh, the trees.
Not really worth going any farther than this. Yeah. Yeah, this is the say what's up, guys. Hey. Rooster and Crystal. Hey man, thanks for everything. We appreciate it. Yeah, man. Good looking out. Yeah, they just hooked us up with a bunch of candy bars, protein builder bars, a little drink mix. Here's my food bag. This is where I just was cooking right here. Man, check out this camp spot. We're right here next to the sweet river. That's cool. They got a nice little spot across there. We got a dude over here who has a fire going. And here's our little camp spot. We're just about to hit the sack. It's been a long day. We did 28. See, she's putting air in her sleep pad. We did 28 and a half miles today. Out of Duncannon, out of the church. The church was awesome. Maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow a little bit. Anyway, I gotta hang this bear bag. You see, there's the sack right there, the rock sack, and then you got it up in this tree. It's really not a good hang. We just put it up there, keep the mice and the raccoons out of it. Anyway, we'll see.